Hey guys, this is going to be the first video that I post to my new YouTube channel, AR Custom Knives. Hopefully my subscribers to my old channel, Bass Thumpin' Tweon, will have made their way over. And for those of you who may or may not know, I'm just going to reiterate what I posted in the final video on my old channel. I just wanted to make a channel with a username that was more easily searchable. Something that identified me as a knife maker, and also a name that correlated with my, I guess you could call it my knife making company. And the name that I had before really didn't pertain to knife making. It was just a nickname that I had in high school, and just wasn't anything close to having anything to do with knives or knife making. So I figured this way I'll just be easier to find and people will know what my channel's about more readily. So I figured that would be a good move, and I went ahead and made the switch. As far as this video is going to go, I just want to do some quick updates on what I've been working on. For those things you see right here, this is my latest model neck knife. And here are two that are almost finished. They just need edges on them, as well as some final polishing. And one of these will get a Kydex sheath, the other will be shipped out without a sheath, as it is spoken for. Three of them are not yet spoken for. And really I'm just trying to get a handful of knives together to take to a gun show so that I could run a table at a gun and knife show and sell some of my knives and kind of network myself a little bit. I'll give you some specs real quick on this. Again, this is my newest model that I've designed. I've not yet come up with any names really for my knife designs. That is definitely something I'd like to do in the near future, just to kind of help separate them a little bit and associate them, especially for future customers who want to buy a certain model. It'll just help straighten that out a little bit better rather than asking for that one design from that one video. So still working on names. Don't really have anything in mind for this yet, but we are getting there. As far as the specs real quick, we have an overall length of about 6.5 inches, the handle being 3 1/4, and the blade overall being 3 1/4. The cutting edge is right at 2 3/4, and the width of the knife is right at 1 1/4 inches. As far as the steel used, I've mainly, or really only been using 1095, and I do label that on each of my knives along with my first initial and last name. And the other thing I do is I put my maker's mark on there. There's the AR, which is where AR Custom Knives was derived, and that's just my first and last initial, as you could see. As far as the grind goes, we have a hollow chisel grind, taking up about 3/4 of the blade. This was done with an 8-inch contact wheel, and the blade is kind of a drop point design, very sharp point, very functional. And what I was going for with this design was more of a gentleman's neck knife, but at the same time it's still very rugged and can easily be used from day to day for fairly rough tasks, I would assume. Not that you're going to carve a log cabin with it or anything, but this still is a very good workhorse of a neck knife. And there will be some testing, some cut tests and things like that in the near future, so definitely stay tuned for that. And as you can see, we have two completely finished, two are at the handle ready stage. And I do have the scales prepped for both of these, as well as the brass pins to go in there, and just need to mix up some glue and get get those clamped together and then finish them out. And these three will get sheaths made from Kydex. And I got a couple techniques I'd like to try with that, some new things as well. So I'm excited about that. I also have 4 other knives in the works. This is one of my smaller neck knives. Just to give you a quick comparison here. It's roughly the same design, just shrunk down. Same width though, a little more stubby of a look. And these are ready to be chisel ground and then heat treated and then finished as these are. So I definitely got a lot going on. Got a customer I'm going to start working on a knife for. Again, I have another customer who spoke up for one of these. And definitely got a lot to stay busy, a lot in the works. I did register a website domain, so that'll start getting worked on here hopefully pretty soon. And like I said, I am working towards a goal of getting enough knives together for a knife and gun show for a table. So definitely got a lot going on, staying busy, just keeping on, working on knives, trying to expand my skills and my techniques, get some systems down. Trying to organize the shop a little better. I'll probably go ahead and do a shop tour here pretty soon for my new channel. And that's kind of another thing going on. I'm just trying to get some things together just to supplement the website that I'm going to be working on, arcustomknives.com. So I'd like to have a YouTube channel, eventually a Facebook as well. I also have an account with theknifenetwork.com under the username arcustomknives. So just trying to network a little bit, get it to where I can be easily found on the internet through Google searches and things like that. And hopefully I'll be able to start turning out some knives, having some available, getting some customers for newer designs or existing designs, and just start kind of building a little knife company here. For the most part, this is just a part-time hobby, although as it currently stands, I am laid off from my job. So this would be nice for a little bit of extra income, and trying to do that a little bit too. Other than that, not a whole lot left to talk about in this update. I just wanted to show some of the work I've been working on, explain my transition from my old channel into this one, and definitely plan on maybe redoing some of the videos from my old channel, simply because I can't transfer them, and I would like to keep some of them on both channels. And unfortunately, I deleted the source files already, so we'll probably redo some overviews of some tools, maybe do a shop tour, and just talk about some other things that was on my old channel as well, just so that new subscribers can find all the information as easily as possible. So I'm going to go ahead and call this a video. If you're an old subscriber, thanks for coming along. If you're not, definitely subscribe. Feel free to rate, leave comments, ask questions, and I'll try to get back to you. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for many more videos to come.